So we're here at Epcot in the newly unveiled World Celebration, Neighborhood of World Celebration at the heart of the park. And we're at Connections Cafe and Eatery, which is our new fast casual dining establishment that is inspired by the global community and all of the things that we all share in common, shared over food.
And tell us about the mural that stretches in the back here.
So Epcot has a wonderful tradition of using artwork to tell the story of the spaces that you're about to go in or that you're in. And this is a continuation of that. It's this idea of the global fusion, the global community coming together over food. And we have these series of vignettes of different cultures and the global food staples that we all know and are very familiar to us. And we're putting them in context. We're giving you an idea of where they might have come from in the world, as well as the connection over food with a family.
So it seems like a way to kind of merge the old Future World with World Showcase.
Absolutely. I mean, World Showcase is great because it's all about celebrating the things that are unique and interesting about the cultures. And in World Celebration, we're all about all of the things that we have in common, all of those common human traits that we can share and be inspired by together, and that idea of a global community that comes together and inspires each other. All the ways that someone can make a piece of artwork which inspires a piece of music, which inspires cuisine, and that's what we're about in World Celebration.
And in terms of the design of the facility itself, what would you consider some of the unique aspects?
So I really love what we've gone back to. It's this beautiful fusion of taking back the tradition of the architecture and looking forward into the future. So we've taken back this idea of the views to the outside. We're outward looking again, which is wonderful. We have this floor to ceiling glazing, which we've been talking about. And now as we start to unveil more about the Epcot transformation, we're talking about what you're going to see beyond that. So we're going to have these beautiful gardens, Dreamer's Point with Walt sitting there, looking out into the new festival center, Communicore Plaza. And part of that, we wanted to make sure that when you were sitting in these spaces, you didn't have this juxtaposition that felt jarring between the interior and the exterior. So we wanted to make sure the finishes in these buildings had this beautiful, warm, neutral feel. We have the woods, we have all the beautiful plaster, this organic tile that felt like a continuation of the finishes that we're going to have naturally in nature, which you already started to see as you sit in the new dining areas. You see spaceship Earth, you see the monorail, but you also get all of the beautiful gardens, which we're continuing to add to Epcot.
Are there design elements here in the restaurant that tie in with the heritage of Future World and Epcot?
Yeah, of course, we've got the continuation of the radial plan that is so inherent to Epcot. We're a continuation of that spoke off the center. We have beautiful light wells that you saw those in Creation Shop. We have them here in Connections Cafe and Eatery. We also have some really wonderful Epcot DNA pieces. So along with our beautiful mural, part of the art program, we have these really nice nods back to the original master plans for Epcot as flooring inlays, which were done using 3D printing technology, which was really cool to see go in and to come to fruition. And they live in this space that some of them are even situated so that the maps that they're representing are true to the cardinal directions that they're showcasing.
So in a typical restaurant, you'll have the kitchen on one end, the dining on the other. What I've noticed is you have a central kitchen facility with the dining wrapping around it. How did that come about, and what is the impact on the diners?
Well, again, it's this idea of the best guest experience. So again, looking outward, we want to make sure we're all connecting with each other, connecting with the park. So instead of taking this space has all these beautiful windows and making it enclosed and looking interior, we wanted all the seating to be on the outer area, to be outward looking. And that works well for this idea of connections, and as well as, we're sharing Starbucks, it's the Eatery on this side, and it works well from a circulation point of view. Guests can come in, walk all the way around. All of our seating is inside and air conditioned, which is amazing. It's a great thing for guest comfort, as well as them being able to explore all of the different show kitchens that we have, connect with the people making the food. It's great.
So a couple more questions. What has been done for people, for people with accessibility issues in the restaurant? How are they being accommodated? And also, is this a LEED certified construction?
I'm not the right person to ask about LEED certified, but I know that we worked a lot to make sure things were sustainable. Our floor actually is a biopolymer terrazzo, which is really neat. So you can take it, roll it up, and make it again, which is really cool. As far as guests with disabilities or accessibility, we really want to make sure that there's spaces that are open for them, that the tables have a way for everyone to be included. We want to make sure signage is correct. And it's something that as a team it's important to us to work towards. We're not perfect, but we're always trying. And I think that in the industry we see a lot of people doing that. And I'm excited to have gotten to work with so many different designers who are so passionate about making sure that what we're doing is an experience for all the senses, for everyone to enjoy. And it's important to us to keep trying to achieve that.